Bruce will go straight to Thursday's Daily Mail. Every time you think Generation Snowflake have settled, there is another avalanche of nonsense.
Well, this is to do with Kathleen Stock and Oxford University, where Oxford students will be given, now I didn't understand this, there's a surprise, welfare resources, because I immediately thought welfare, I was thinking American welfare, you know, they're going to get money
yeah,
all that
reparations.
Kind of well, yeah, so I didn't understand that. As we know, the University of Sussex, they cancelled her, they got rid of her because of her gender-critical views. However...
She was hounded out, quite violently, in fact.
However, a spokesman for the Oxford Union is deeply committed to its core foundational principle of free speech, so the event is going ahead.
So these welfare resources amount to...
I couldn't find what they were, so I don't know if it's counselling or if it's been given like a crib sheet of what's going to, like, you know, I don't know.
Maybe you put on a mask.
Maybe you get slapped in the face and told to toughen up. That's what I'd like to see. Because all Kathleen Stock basically said is biological sex is real.
Yeah.
And it is real. You can't change your biological sex. You can change your gender because that's a social construct or whatever, but you can't change your biological sex. It's very difficult to go into your cells and change the chromosomes.
I've read her book, Material Girls, which is one of only two books that I've read on the subject before I felt I was so completely well-informed that I could go into any battle. It's a brilliant book. I mean, it's absolutely exemplary book of popular science, philosophy, political topicality. You know, it's really excellent. And she is so mild. It's so well-reasoned. Yeah. It's so devoid of hate. There's no attempt to rile anyone up. There's complete sympathy. Wrong. It's just extraordinary to me. And she is herself a lesbian, you know. I mean, this sort of thing becomes tiresome to even emphasise, you know, because, I mean, the idea that the TERFs are some kind of bunch of crusty old Tories or something, they're almost all the people who 5 minutes ago were considered to be the radical left, you know.
Yeah, like Joanna
crazy.
Cherry.
Yeah.
It does show you, I mean, if you do get booked by a university to do a speech, get the money up front.
Yeah.
And then when they cancel it, you've still got the money.
I'd be very interested to see that debate, though, because that's an Oxford Union debate, and they are pretty good. Our friend Constantine Kissin, of course, was on one recently where he was speaking about, and he was. They're really excellent, you know, and the students there, despite the kind of bad press that they get, of course, for being snowflakes, are actually, they listen and they respond, and the vote swings back and forth, and it usually responds pretty well to the eloquence of the speaker. So I think there's a chance that some minds get changed.
I did a speech at some university film thing, and I was really surprised because I was talking about cancel culture. I thought they'd all be, you know, against me as somebody complaining about cancel culture, and they were all like, they were clapping bits and stuff. It was really surprising.
Yeah,
they're not as woke as people assume.
Absolutely, they are on the turn.